We are.
We are?
Yes.
We're good?
We are.
So you feel fat?
Oh yeah. I think if you wash your shirts too many times, they start to shrink. And then I say to myself, I need new shirts.
I think it
but I probably need a diet. That's what I need.
I think what happens is that by the time your shirt shrinks a little, you got fat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
That's what I think.
You get new shirts, you feel good. You get new shirts because you've been dieting. And then you start to fucking fade.
I actually accused everyone in this house
Of
about
shrinking your clothes.
shrinking everything.
Yeah. It's not the rice or the bread you eat, right?
No,
Right.
It's just
the way we do laundry, right? Oh, okay.
And everyone always says it's the fucking holidays, man. But it's not the holidays. It's your big fucking mouth.
It's your big mouth. It's
Everyone
your appetite.
starts.
Yeah.
You know that feeling before the holidays where you start to go on a mental vacation?
Yeah, you're excited too.
Yeah.
You know it's coming.
And the whole world is doing it.
You know you're eating brownies every night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's before the holidays.
Yeah.
So there's this whole thing leading up to it where you're like, fuck it. Sometimes, most people.
Yeah.
And that's why the holiday, because it's not, you don't gain weight from one dinner.
No.
It's the fucking lead up. It's
Yeah.
the now between Christmas and New Year's, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
And then there's New Year's. You know, it starts from Thanksgiving. So it's like this whole fucking thing of a month and a half of eating like shit.
Dude, 3 people made me brownies for my birthday. I got 3 like helpings. Like
And
not
even
helpings.
stick something good in there by mistake.
No.
No?
No, they didn't do that.
Nah, bummer.
That'd be pleasant
It's nice to get high by mistake.
by mistake, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking an ass by mistake. I like that segue. I did that once. Matter of fact, you know, one of our friends' father died recently. You know who? And
Oh yeah.
as soon as I was told by you, the first thing I thought of was my favorite anal video because it reminded me of a situation with a certain someone that I did
An
an accidental anal with, which reminded me of a blood test that I've taken that I can't get my results for to get my life insurance because supposedly I have ADD, which I have no idea how you can tell from blood, which reminded me that I can't feel fucking sad for more than 3 seconds before I fucking lose attention.
What the hell just happened? Wait a minute.
I lost.
Hold on. I didn't lose this. Whoa. A lot was going on right there. A lot was going on.
When you told me,
Yeah.
I instantly was like, oh, that's horrible.
I got ADD. Who cares?
No, but it was like I went from one thing to one thing to one thing to one thing.
Right.
Because everyone
You forgot all about it.
people deal with death in weird ways, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they I think they go into different areas of their mind to avoid dealing with that sadness. As soon as I started feeling sad for her, I actually got a fucking tear in my eye. I was like, I don't want her to be unhappy,
Yeah.
right?
I really felt sad for her too.
Yeah,
It was
I
so
don't-
weird. It was
I-
weird. It was interesting.
The dad, I don't know as well, obviously, to really remember him and feel bad for him as much
Yeah.
as I for her. I'm
Right.
like, that's horrible because I like her. She's a nice girl, and I
Yeah.
hate that her father died. And she's
Yeah.
dealing with that. And as soon as I started feeling that, I'm like, I just instantly went into remembering a bad experience of an anal experience that we had that was bad, where
Oh.
where I was thrusting in and out, not of the anal, not of the anusal, but all of a sudden
The Lysol.
I went too far
And
and
came back.
jammed right into her ass, and and it was a total mistake. It was dark. I got a curve. For anyone
Yeah.
who doesn't know,
Listen to this.
there's this
Yeah.
curve that I got,
Yeah.
and if I'm gonna pull out too fast in one way and bang into it, it might not hit the same hole, and it didn't.
Especially if you're doing a sideways kind of thing.
And she did one of these, like
Yeah.
a dog when you step on his foot in the middle of the night.
Right.
And
Or what's the joke? The running joke is the dolphin. You ever get dolphined?
that's it. So she's this still doesn't believe me to this day that that was a complete accident.
Oh,
She
yeah.
thought that that's the way I enter. Like, who the
Oh.
fuck does that? And then I went into this, remembering this great anal video that I used to have that I used to pause and leave on a certain spot in my room all the time. So when I got home, the TV was off, but the DVD was paused in the one spot. So if I turn the TV on, the DVD comes on in the spot where I like to get to,
And you're right there.
and I'm right there. Which is funny because one time I walked into my room and two people that were over would just like they turned my TV on. And it
Oh.
was exactly on that moment.
You can't turn Amir's
Zoomed in,
TV on.
asshole.
Who would turn your TV on in your room? Who would do that?
And then I reminded. Then I was like, just like going through different.
People
thoughts.
got to know, like, don't, back in the day, like, don't go through your phone and don't turn on this TV.
Then I was like, I gotta get this fucking results for this blood test. I'm trying to get this fucking life insurance, and it reminded me that about what they said in the letter about why I didn't get it, which is something about alcohol and having ADD.
So
And I was
what's
like-
alcohol? They took your blood and they found too much alcohol
I
in
found
it?
alcohol. I guess I drank the week before.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no
What did you do?
fucking
If you
clue.
you got to clean up before that test.
Well, I did the next one better, but that one particular
Yeah.
one was like that.
I
And-
was vaping at the time, and I quit vaping just to get the blood work. So nicotine wouldn't be in my body.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, they'll fail you for shit like that.
Well, it's not a fail. You just raise your rates.
They wouldn't even give me a rate.
What?
I have no idea. I might have to like get a lawyer involved now. It's a whole fucking thing. I don't know. Unless they give me my results back and show me where I fucked up because they haven't given it back to me.
That's strange. I thought they just raised your rates.
And
It's
you
a
did
weird thing.
already 2 times, right?
Yeah,
Who did you?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
But then I
Mine
was like,
Lincoln.
but I thought it was funny that they mentioned in the letter ADD and alcohol.
So that is in
And
your
I called my
blood?
guy, I'm like-
ADD's in your blood?
That's what I said. I
I
called
thought
my
it was
guy
a
up.
mental thing.
I was like, called the guy up. I was like, what the fuck does ADD have to do with giving me life insurance? If that's true, that let's say I have it. Meanwhile,
Wait,
as
that's
soon as you
blood?
told me that
That's not-
someone's dad died, I'm like, went to this. to
Yeah,
this,
you were like,
to
I
this.
have
I'm like,
it.
oh, I think I got it.
But how is it in my blood?
But how is it in my blood, and how does it stop you from giving me fucking life insurance? How does that? What does that have to do? Is there some sort of statistic that show that someone with ADD doesn't last as long as someone without it?
I know.
As far as I know,
You might forget to
most-
die and just keep living.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I had ADD.
Damn,
I forgot. I was about to
Fucking
die.
die
What was I just about to do?
I saw my life was my birth certificate yesterday, and it had my expiration date as yesterday.
Yeah. Imagine your
Fuck.
life. Imagine that had an expiration date on it.
That you wrote yourself and forgot to kill yourself because you got ADD. You're like, I'm doing it in this day. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, I don't know. People deal with death in different ways. You could see that in funerals. When you go to funerals or wakes, everyone has like this different way
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
dealing with the sadness. And I think for me, sometimes I just go into different like areas
Yeah.
of memory.
I notice it's. It used to not bother me, but it used to make me feel uncomfortable when people laughed at wakes, and now I appreciate it.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, because I think it's good. I think the person in the casket or whoever passed away would want it to be that way.
Yeah. Who wants everyone to be miserable?
No, definitely not.
Everyone is because you died, but really,
Right.
if you think about it that
And
way.
if you're okay in that moment, why not be yourself? That's another interesting thing. Sometimes
Right.
I went to these things and thought I had to act somber and like kind of like mellow and like, you know what I mean? And then someone would start cracking jokes and everybody would be laughing. And I'm like, well, that's weird. But then I realized, no, that's great
Yeah.
because that's what they feel like doing.
I've always had this idea to actually, in my will, write out the way I want my
Mhm.
funeral to be because I don't want that everyone miserable fucking
Yeah.
room. I hate that.
My friend's mom died maybe a year and a half ago. And she was really into birthdays and stuff like that. You walked in, there was ice cream outside
Of the wake.
and candies everywhere.
Oh.
Happy birthday streamers and balloons in the funeral parlor.
Happy birthday.
And it was great. And people were chilling.
Was it anyone's birthday?
No, that's how they honored her death because she was into birthdays,
Oh.
like celebrating birthdays.
Okay.
And they celebrated it like a birthday.
Okay.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
And it made everyone feel good.
How would you design your funeral if you could?
That's interesting. I want to be burned.
Like in front of everybody?
Yeah, well, I would like to
Like,
be burned outside,
with
but that ain't gonna
sticks?
happen. That's yes.
All sticks
I would
around you.
love the old school
People
burning.
going, hey, hey,
Yeah,
hi.
I would love that. That would be sick. Yeah, that would be sick. It ain't gonna happen though.
No
Can't-
shit.
You can't do that around here. But I don't want my body buried.
Okay, but I'm saying
Yeah, so there'll be like
the ceremony itself.
Yeah.
What do you want out of that? Like, how do you want your ceremony to kind of be? Do you have, if you could design one right now? From everything, from the parking lot where everyone gets, the guy sitting there, everyone's going this way, he's directing traffic. I don't think we'll need that for mine. It'll be like 6 people, but yours might be a lot of people coming. And now what? You're waiting on a line. You go inside. What's the whole thing? Give me something. What you got?
I don't know, man. That's interesting because
Just think right now. Someone tells you, "Look, here's how we're doing it from now
so
on."
I get this weird feeling like it would be done a certain way because it happens right now, and then it would be so traditional, and I would be annoyed at that. Like, why did you really did that? Like for me, like I don't like that stuff.
Exactly.
And you kind of like went to a funeral. Like I wouldn't want it in a funeral parlor, but can you not do that? I
Is
want
it
it
a law?
outside.
Is that a law?
I want it outside.
Okay.
I don't-
Outside funeral.
But what if you die in the winter? Then everyone's gonna freeze, and I don't want anyone to freeze. So then maybe
Well, make sure you die in the fucking summer.
yeah. I
So
would think
now
like,
what? Outside and what? Who do you want to talk? What is there a
I
dress
want
code?
anybody to talk who
Are
wants to talk. I want to tell them a good story, a funny story.
Okay, so there's a podium.
Right. I want funny stories.
How many people can come up and say shit before it's
Anybody.
annoying? How many
Oh,
people? There's
before
got to
it's
be.
annoying,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
I
people
don't
at some point would be like, I got to go home, man.
You think everyone? No, people are afraid to talk though, man.
Yeah,
They
but
get and
Kevin's
cry. Yeah,
Kevin's dead forever.
yeah.
I got a meeting at 6. So how many people get to talk? And who are they? Can I say something?
Yeah, like I would want the people that like I connect with to say stuff. I
got
don't
a
want
lot
just
to say.
I don't want people that just like me. I want people that I connected with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So what do you got? Like 10 people, let's say?
Like a good connection. Yeah, I got like maybe
Is there a mediator kind of guy who is the not the narrator, but how do you call the guy?
I think you're the mediator because you
Okay.
understand the nuances of what's going to be annoying and not annoying and how far it's going to be pushed.
Can I have playoff music? Like you
could-
said enough.
Yes. Yes. And it would be like the Beastie Boys and like yeah, it would be like stuff like that.
Right, right.
Yeah. It would be like
So you got a podium.
yeah.
It's outside. You
Yeah.
got to die in the spring now because
I
if
do.
you-
Or the summer. Yeah, summer's too hot,
Dude,
right? And
my-
I don't like the heat.
my
Fall or spring death.
my great aunt, right,
Mhm, yeah.
died in July. I believe it was July.
Yes. One of was in June and another one in July.
Oh my!
Which one?
dude? It was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
We were outside, and these Jews like to ramble. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like now they're doing the thing. with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Torah.
yeah.
Yeah. I got a Corona snot.
I'm a ding the next thing. Wait,
All
what
right,
was that?
finish your fucking funeral. Hold up a second.
Und der Glieden.
What a Tungliten glaubten schnatten. Finish your funeral. You got 10 good people talking. I'm
All
gonna
right, here it is. It helped me by playing
I'm the
it
announcer.
out. By playing it out. I want the first speech
Mhm.
to be done by someone from an Eastern philosophic religious background.
Okay.
To talk about life, death, and rebirth
Okay.
and karma.
Yeah.
Right before, just to set everyone in a certain type of way.
Right.
Before it's like, he's gone, he left us. I don't want to hear any of that stuff.
Right.
I don't want any of that going on. Yeah. I want to. Yeah.
You just gave me a good idea.
I want someone to talk that it's a part of life, that it's, you know what I mean?
You just gave me a great idea.
As much as birth is. Did you?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, keep going. So you know.
No, good. So that's if that starts off. So then people could come up and talk, and it would set a type of mood.
Yeah. Do you want like some sort of design in this place? Should we have?
So I'll be burned. So there'll
flowers
be like an
around.
urn. You know. So like I don't like that about funerals. I don't want flowers. I don't want dead flowers. They're chopped. They're
What-
dead. They're dying.
How are we designing?
You
the,
want to put you? I want plants, real plants,
real
that-
plants.
and then people could take them.
At the end, you get to take one.
You get to take plants.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I like that.
And maybe the people that said something gets to leave with a plant because they put like their energy into that room.
And then they get to have a contest. Who
Keeps the plant
let,
alive.
Let the first one die.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you killed Kevin again.
Again. Again. You just kept it alive. So plants, live plants in pots.
I like that.
Yeah.
You get to bring it home.
Mhm.
Real big, heavy ones.
See who fights over them.
Fuck Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin's
Jesus
a
Christ. He
fucking
did
comedian.
this. Can you believe this?
What a jerk.
Dude,
off.
these things are huge.
Why do we even have the room for this?
How much dirt is in this thing?
We don't even have room to. We don't have no more dirt to cover them.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or if you get a bunch of like spider plants,
What's a spider plant?
those ones they grow out and then they look the same.
Oh yeah.
And then you have someone take care of it and then give them pieces to all the people. And then they grow those plants and they give it to people they connect with.
Ah, like the apple that falls and then the tree grows.
I mean, something like that. Yeah.
got you.
Spider plant.
One person dies, new one born.
Yeah. Like just this connection of like this, this
Don't
same
feel bad about
one
this
plant
death
thing.
because all this grew now.
Yeah, or like we're all connected anyway, so we're all coming from one thing anyway, so we're all just pieces of this thing.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that guy comes and describes all that and kind of.
And then says, "Here's this plant. We're all going to leave with a piece of this plant. I want you to pot this plant."
I got one
this plant."
request.
Yeah.
He has to have the thickest accent ever.
Oh, definitely. Whichever.
People
which
have
kind,
to be
though.
like, "What did he say?"
Yeah. Quite question it, slightly question it every once in a while.
Yes.
Slightly question it once in a while.
Right. And jokes are welcome.
Yo, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, if you don't, I would expect
It's
you
not
to be,
just a sad thing.
So if you're organizing it, first this guy goes, then you go.
Yeah.
And joke.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
So I got a good idea here because you gave me a great idea while you were talking, but before I get into that, I'll do yours, you do mine.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust
Right.
anyone in my family
No
to
way.
do it.
They'll do it the way.
They're not going to do it right.
No.
They're not going to do it right. That's one of the reasons why
But just think of the fight over, like, if I came in and into Leeds,
it's going to be
like,
in my will.
what do you mean you're running this? What do you
I
mean?
make sure you can do it.
What do you mean you're organizing the
It's in
funeral?
my will. Not only is it documented,
Yeah.
signed, and notarized,
Right.
but it's on fucking podcast number what the fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Anal.
Yeah, it's
on the
it's
anal
on
podcast.
The anal podcast. He talked about it. It's fucking,
It's real.
that's fucking published.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So you gave me a great idea
Yeah.
because you were saying what you want as you were describing what you want,
Mhm.
which gave me the idea to have like a hallway that kind of has like stop signs in a way where you have to. There's videos on the left and right.
Mhm.
But I don't want TVs. That'll look cheesy. It'll have to be projected on the hallway walls.
Pause at the perfect anal spot.
Yeah, in between videos, there's blown up assholes, really close to each other. So,
People have no idea what it is because it's really
It's
blown
so-
up.
I've
They're like,
done
"What
that.
is that?"
where you got a picture of a good one and you just blow it up,
Yeah.
snapshot,
Oh God.
blow it up again, snap the picture because you can only blow it up so much.
Yeah.
So if you snap the frame,
Yeah.
then you can blow that up again.
Can I just derail real quick?
Yeah.
We had this fridge. I'll get right to it. We had a refrigerator. They painted it silver. A bunch of dudes lived together. They painted it silver. That was like the first thing. And someone put a sticker on it. And long story short, people were coming over to party with us with Oh, dude, I got stickers. Can I put them on the fridge? Before you knew it, in less than a year, it was covered in stickers.
Right.
There was a picture of Charles Manson. Someone cut out and found and then glued it, Charles Manson. And then there was this thing. You couldn't see his swastika. It was this thing on his head. It was one of the kids I lived with. It was his girlfriend's vagina.
Oh.
It was cut out of a photo. And it was
Oh.
glued to the swastika.
But you can't tell when it's like that small.
Dude, it was this big, dude. It
Right.
was the tiniest thing
And it's
ever.
1998. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what kind of camera is that?
That was crazy.
Right.
It was probably one of those throwaways.
Right. Oh, those
Yeah.
were good.
Yeah.
I used to love those.
But anyway, yeah, so hallways.
I'm
You've got
gonna-
these hallways.
Hold on. I got to off track now for a second. Because you mentioned those cameras. Those cameras. I got
In
one of
trouble.
those-
You got in trouble at Rite Aid for
Yes.
bringing that.
Yes. It was CVS.
Oh my god,
Dude, because back in the day, before you're probably still swimming around someone's ball sack, but it was We had these throwaway cameras that you buy for, I don't know, $12.
Oh, cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
You could
and-
buy packs of them, like 3 packs, too,
right.
even, yeah.
And they come with like, I don't know, 28 shots or whatever the
Mhm.
fuck it was.
Mhm.
And I went away with some chick to a hotel and, hotel, you film, you snap shots.
Yeah, of course.
Just do as
That's
much
what everybody does. That's what everybody
as
does in a
much as you
hotel.
can. Yeah, that's what you do.
Everybody. Mhm.
Everybody does that.
Everybody.
So I got all these great shots. And then I went to go get it.
Thinking it was legal, totally legal.
Just here. Here's the thing. I'll be back.
Develop these.
How long is this going to take?
Hour photo.
Hour photo.
Yeah.
I come back.
The guy's looking
Thing
at
is sliding. It's sliding down the thing, flipping to the front. Sliding
in
down
front
the
of
thing,
everybody?
flipping to the front. People waiting online,
Oh.
looking at all of my dick shots and pussy shots and tit shots. And the guy's like, holy shit. I'm like, holy shit, falling.
You can't stop it. You
No,
can't.
it come out. They
No, I'm
just,
saying,
they just put something.
once
it's like,
that thing goes, no one could stop it. They don't know
That's
what to do. They're like, oh my God. You just got to let it happen.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the good old days. I
he-
still have one somewhere. I gotta get. I don't even know how to do it. Like, where do you bring that?
You have a camera?
Yeah,
They still do them.
They do.
I have cameras loaded too. I have cameras I found that are like have pictures on them.
Yeah, I
no
have
idea what
one
they
that's
are.
like done. I gotta go get it
Yeah.
developed.
I think they still do 1 hour photo with those cameras.
They
I
do?
think they still have machines that handle that.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
so you walk down this hallway.
Yeah. At your funeral, your
And-
wake.
And it's me talking about, whatever like my idea of what this funeral is going to be. Like, look, I know we went through a lot together, had a great life, we had fun, me and you, whoever you are, because I don't know who I'm talking to.
Oh, right.
Right? Don't feel bad about this.
So you got to pre-record this stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do it
well.
now.
right. Yeah, exactly.
Or you can
All
take the
these-
audio from
Yeah, I
here.
can take this.
Yeah.
All these videos, and as you're walking down the hallway, you're stopping. So there's pictures like people put, only the fucking good ones.
Only the good ones, dude.
I don't.
Stop
You
with the-
gotta
all the-
have the good ones,
the good
man.
ones, yeah.
The ones with the fucking,
Yeah.
my balls hanging out of the hole with the fucking, you know what I mean?
The
Like,
ones that
Ones I would
show
show
your
people.
your personality. Like none
Yeah.
of these. Yeah.
like, look where you are. Like,
Yeah.
look, we had good times
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Talk to these people. Look, it's sad. I know. I had to go, but have some fun here today, man.
Yeah.
Did you bring your +1? It was on the invitation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't get them all sad
Sorry,
and
Gary.
awkward.
You gotta find someone.
Yeah. Don't get someone, sad.
Yeah, and then you go in, and what I wanted to do is a pre-recorded hologram.
Mm.
I want to do a speech,
Oh, wow.
right? And at the end,
We're going to have that stuff easily.
to freak everyone out, I go to reach my mother,
Oh.
and I disappear. She grabs me,
Oh, you're made
and then I
Super
come
dramatic.
and then I come
I
back.
know.
Just kidding. Come on, everybody, have fun, smile.
Oh, my God. That's great.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
A hologram.
Yeah.
I want to be the narrator of that show. What do you
Right.
call that? The fucking
The host.
The
I don't
host.
know, and you'll be the host of your own funeral.
I want to be the host.
Yeah.
Next up, we're gonna have so and so talk some shit about me.
Oh,
It's gonna be really nice stuff. He's not gonna tell you what he really thinks. Today's the day where you have to tell you all the good shit.
yeah.
Here we go. Welcome to the stage.
Yeah.
He's gonna feel bad saying I still owe him money. Just come on up. Come on up.
Oh, wow.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like a fucking good time, right?
Yeah.
Like a good, really cool, unique funeral. Not the same.
I know.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but depends how the person die.
Yeah, if it's like tragic or something.
Imagine
Suicide.
we are like nice here, or you take the car and have a
Yeah.
car accident.
I
That's weird.
I
You
know.
do something, or suicide. Imagine
The
this.
suicide would be really weird
Yeah.
to make
Hi.
it all fun.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I couldn't be here.
Yeah, we gotta make
Yeah.
suicide jokes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Imagine this. It's not all the funeral can be.
Just the press guy
Fine.
walks into a bar. He says, "Hey, bartender, give me a knife."
Don't worry, I'm with 72 virgins. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm 100% fine.
What did I just see? Who was I watch? I've been watching so much stuff lately.
Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai?
No, I finished that.
I only watch Cobra Kai.
Oh, that's it. You didn't finish it yet.
I only
How could you not finish that?
watch Cobra Kai.
Don't say anything.
Oh my God! Say anything? What? Like you don't know what's gonna happen?
No.
Don't spoil it,
What?
man.
What season are you on?
The third.
Oh
Three.
God! Finish that. I
I
finished
think
it in
I'm done
a
in
day.
like. I
one
think
day.
I might be done
One
tonight.
day?
One day.
I'm done tonight.
It was a Sunday that was cold out, and me and my
Ah.
son laid in bed and watched the whole thing, pretty much.
I love it. Good
Yeah.
show.
You love it?
Well-
Why? Why though?
Okay, hold on.
Let's break this down.
All right.
You understand that
I don't.
that is some of the worst directing and acting you've ever witnessed on a series in your life, right?
I love
You do understand that, though,
Yes.
right? Yeah, because I know you have to.
Yes.
Do you see some of those fight
It's
scenes?
retarded.
No, it's ridiculous.
They're like making fun of those fight scenes on other social media platforms.
It's ridiculous, but
They're the worst.
I think
There's no budget whatsoever used for that show.
no, there is.
No.
There's got to be some.
No. The budget would gone to actors that know how to act and fight coordinators that know how to stage fights.
Let me tell you something.
You think that was done on purpose?
Let me tell you something.
I know I'm talking a lot and you want to talk right now, but I'm so hyped up on
I
this.
understand
Yeah.
that it's not a great show.
Right.
I feel good watching that show.
And that's all it's worth it.
Okay? You can get a blowjob in the dark from the fattest, most disgusting
And it
person
feels good.
in the world.
And it feels good.
And
yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
Just leave the lights off,
Yeah.
right?
Hey, man.
You're watching this fucking show. Don't look into all those things. Do you feel good watching this show? I do. I have memories of being young and liking that movie.
Yeah. No,
And it reminds me
the
of a
movie still
younger...
holds. I dare you to watch
I
the first
did.
Karate Kid.
Of course, it's great.
It's amazing.
It is.
The acting is perfect,
It is.
actually. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a great one.
It's not even like a bad, like, oh, it was the 80s, so we thought it was good. It's a great movie.
Yeah, the second one got,
A little weird.
you know. But the first movie was great. And it reminds me of a time in my life.
But would you
So you
rather
feel
get,
good,
okay,
like-
but would you rather get a blowjob in the dark by someone you're not attracted to,
Right.
or a mediocre blowjob in the light with a smoking hot woman?
Hold on. A great blowjob by
In the dark.
someone that is gross
Gross.
to you,
To you.
or a mediocre blowjob by someone really hot.
Yeah.
Are we only
Or
getting our dicks
or
up
like
here?
or like yes, or like a not so good of a.
Can I
like,
make a request to turn
You know what
the
I mean.
asshole around?
No, no.
I can't
No,
do
no.
any of that.
No,
No.
you
No.
can't. That's asking for extras. That's that's.
Extra information. No,
Right.
we don't have this.
I'm taking the gross one.
You see, I'm not.
I am
Yeah,
because it's a better blowjob.
I get it.
I mean, you're saying that the other one doesn't do a good blowjob.
Yeah,
I
But
don't
this
know
ain't
why
a
I don't
trick.
even know why we're together.
it ain't a trick. Like you know what she looks like, but then the lights go off. It's not a trick. Like the lights are off, and all of a sudden you're getting a blowjob, and you're like, and then you find out. You know what's going on.
You know beforehand.
Oh, absolutely.
You know this girl sucks the fucking great.
No, you know that you are not attracted to her at all.
Oh.
Uh,
A
Uh-huh.
lot different.
Yes,
Might not be able to get that blowjob.
right.
You might be sucking a wet noodle.
That's why I can't subscribe to liking Cobra Kai.
So you only watch it because your kid likes it?
I watched it because he was watching it. I started it, and
Right.
I watched 2 episodes and shut it off. And I was like, I'm never gonna watch this again.
You didn't cry? In any parts?
I might have.
I cried 4 times.
I might have cried. I'm trying to think when though. I can't
You know
remember when.
You know when. When she reads him the letter from Miyagi.
Oh, this last
Yeah, that was
Uh-huh.
sad.
this last season.
Yeah. You didn't see me last night because I turned my head.
His life though. Wait a minute, but his life. He's got this hot. First of all, he's weird looking.
He is weird looking.
He's got this
That
hot
fucking Lego hairdo.
He's got this hot wife at home.
Yeah.
And then he gets to hang out with his exes. All the rest of this hot
Don't-
Asian.
Don't say
No,
anything.
well, the letter from Miyagi came from the Asian woman.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then what happened after that?
The next, the other old girlfriend, Johnny's girl.
No. But after that, the little girl he saved, now he's hanging out with some other cute girl. Like, you
Right,
know what I mean?
right,
and then,
right.
and then, yeah, there's like,
Yeah, but
like,
he's a
this
good guy.
guy's
He
a
didn't do
baller,
anything.
dude.
He didn't do anything.
He doesn't, but he's like, he's chilling. He's complaining about life, and his life is fantastic.
But he was about to do something
He was.
at that bar
he
before
was-
that guy who tried
Yes.
to kill him walked in.
He had a feeling.
Yeah.
He was like cheating in his mind.
Look, the truth is the show's stupid,
Okay, here.
but I feel good watching it,
And
I,
that's
and
great.
I feel like watching more.
I know that's great.
I don't know what that is. There's just sometimes you watch a dumb movie that's good. For some reason, it's like
Yeah, you like it.
it's almost like
Yeah.
whatever element that there could have been that should have been, that isn't,
Yeah.
still has something that keeps you enticed to watch it somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but there is something there.
You know what I thought was highly predictable, but it had the elements of the original like concept?
What?
Creed 2.
Yeah, okay.
I enjoyed it. I was like, I got sad at the end. I cried.
Yeah.
I went through it. I was like, oh, I'm crying.
I loved it.
I'm crying. I knew what was going to happen. The fight scenes annoy me. Like, they like, even my kids are like, doesn't that punch knock somebody out? I'm like, oh yeah, it puts you out for a day.
You can't watch a movie.
I know, but I
can't
can,
watch
but I do.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that. You know why? Because I couldn't watch the what's that? Living Dead. What's that called? The fucking
Oh, The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Oh, see, I thought that.
I can't watch it.
Dude, I couldn't get enough of that show.
I can't watch it. You're telling me that uppercut would have knocked someone out and they keep fighting. You're watching zombies.
I know.
Okay?
But it's like
It's ridiculous.
right, but it was made so well that it was plausible.
I get it, but I can't get
Like
past
that-
zombies.
The shows that are those other fight shows are not plausible. You know what I mean?
Well, in a different way, it is.
So like even the fight scenes in The Walking Dead become realistic because they're actual like
Okay, but that punch is showing the heart of the guy. That's the point. That
Yeah.
he will survive through
I know.
anything. It's the heart,
yeah.
right? It's not that that's supposed to knock someone out. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it
based
is.
off emotions. Everything's done based off of emotions.
Right.
Every scene
It's
down to
ridiculous.
it. It's
It's
a Hollywood.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's for
Yeah.
9-year-olds, but I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so go fuck yourself.
No, so here's my question. The real question is, do you think it was done on purpose the way it is, or they just didn't have the budget and the writing behind it?
Well,
I don't think it was
What?
the purpose.
Not on purpose?
I heard a
No,
story.
it was.
You think Cobra Kai?
You think they don't have budget? Do you believe this this
Netflix.
movie? Yes, and
Is that a Netflix? No, it's not a Netflix.
Fucking Netflix.
No. Netflix bought that from. It was on YouTube first.
Oh, okay.
That's not a Netflix original.
Oh, okay.
No, that's yeah. That's why I'm asking. If
Well,
it was a Netflix original, I would be like, oh, they did it
But-
on purpose.
So who told me this? Maybe it was you.
Netflix bought that.
Who? Someone did this as a kind of like, let's test the waters, and put it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Was
because
that YouTube?
I don't know, but here's the thing: is that they brought back people that like don't act anymore. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a risk. It's not like we don't know if this guy can act. He hasn't been in anything. So neither is Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, like what did that guy?
you know what I mean? And they brought back all of those characters that have never even made another movie before.
To Ralph Macchio's defense, he is a real actor.
He is, but he's not good anymore.
He's not good.
He used to be good when he was young, and he got worse as he got older. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he kept acting like a kid or something. His shtick worked right. Like when he
Yeah.
struck when the iron was hot. He had a bunch of good movies because he did that character.
I mean,
But then that character didn't work anymore, and I think that's all he can do was play that young,
yeah, he was typecast in a way, right?
Yeah.
Too. Like My Cousin Vinny was a great movie.
unbelievable, and he was perfect in it.
He
but
was great.
He was that kid still. That was like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of weak, but I don't, you know what I mean? Like it was that, and that doesn't work like as you get older. If you, I don't know, maybe you need him. I don't know what happened. I don't know what really happened to him. Did he go on drugs? Is he on drugs?
Ralph Macchio?
Yeah. Did he, what was his Hollywood story? Why did he leave? Why
I don't know. I think he
did
just
they
didn't
just-
get any more roles.
did they just push him out?
Look at that hairdo.
Oh, he's got a comb over.
You got that from a fucking Lego set.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's the worst hairdo
The one
ever.
who still had good hair was Johnny.
And that's his real hairdo because I've seen him like on a talk show.
Oh no,
That's
he's
his
got a
fucking
comb
hair.
over. He's hiding some stuff up there.
You think so?
Oh, I saw it. I could
You know
see.
how old he is?
Yes.
That's pretty damn fucking good. He looks good.
He's got a weird though, like his face has an extra layer of something on top of it. He has like
Makeup.
no, no, but it's like hiding. Like
But
the
he's
makeup
60.
is. He's
59.
50 something. Yeah, he's
Nine.
50 something.
59. I Googled that shit.
His.
And Johnny's 57.
Do you know how old his wife was? I started looking at all the ages.
His wife in the movie now?
Yeah.
That lady?
Mm-hmm.
Was she like
Because he was like
56?
60, 41 years old. I know.
Whoa.
I know.
Just got to do something.
They hired a bunch of. That's my whole point. Is part of that. It's like, what was the hire? Like,
Look, man,
there was no way they spent a lot of money on that and making that.
You
There was
were-
just no way.
you got stuck. You got stuck in a moment and you couldn't get out of it.
You want to hear what happened?
You got stuck.
You want to hear
You're
something
just
crazy?
analyzing the whole show.
Listen, do you want to hear? I am. But I couldn't help but to analyze this show.
I got you.
I couldn't get lost in it like you did.
No. I'm doing it too.
I know.
But I just, it brings me back to a time in my life that I remember when I watch it, and it makes me kind of feel good.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
So I watched 2 episodes. And I was like, oh my God, this is too slow. I can't do this, right? And like, I'm like, when are they gonna fight each other or something? I don't know what I was waiting for, but like I couldn't watch it. So I put it down, never watched it again. Then I found out my son was watching it. Right. And I was like, oh, you're watching that? He's like, yeah. He's like, I go, what do you think of it? And he's like, whatever, because he don't, but he knows all those movies and the new ones with Jackie Chan and all that stuff, like all the Karate Kids. So then, I had them for like a string of days. It was over the holidays or something like that. And I had them for the weekend and it was cold or whatever it was. And we were indoors watching and he goes, oh, you want to watch Cobra Kai? I'm like, I can do that because I know that he's like far ahead and I don't want to go back and go to the beginning. I'm like, I bet I could jump in.
Yeah.
Halfway through season 2, I jumped in like I didn't miss a thing. Like it was terrible. So anyway, long story short, I watched the end of season 2 and all of season 3 with him, right? We're getting to the end. He forgets where we are. I go, yo, you want to finish Cobra Kai? And I go, you want to go back into it? And he goes, yeah. So we go on and like you can see where you're at, like, kind of thing. And we have half an episode and 1 episode left to the end of season 3. And he goes, oh, wait. And he was doing that like he didn't want it to, when you watch something really good and you don't want it to end?
Yeah.
And you almost want to like, maybe I don't want to watch it tonight.
I get it. It's like slowing down when you jerk it off.
Right, exactly. My son wanted to slow down while he was masturbating. And he goes like this. So he goes, oh, wait, should we? He goes, actually, low key, I'm kind of glad I don't have to watch this anymore. He goes, press play.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, he was like, wrap it up, dude.
Right.
Yeah. So it was kind of funny. So even though he was into it, he kind of wanted to wrap it up.
I guess another reason why I like it is because they're not long episodes.
No, they're quick. That's good. Those are fun. Yeah.
I don't really watch that much TV.
Yeah. You like Bill Hader? Bill Hader? Harder?
The comedian dude?
Yeah. From Saturday Night Live.
I like him.
Yeah, watch
What is he in?
I'm watching it and I don't know. I'm on like season 2.
Is it good?
It's on Cinemax. You have HBO Cinemax?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. Barry.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's funny?
He's a hitman that doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants to become an actor. He finds out he wants to become an actor.
And it's funny.
It's funny but dark, but like and also gruesome, like realistic. Okay. It's not like a full-on comedy. It's more like a dark comedy.
It's funny. You were telling
There's
me.
a bunch of people in there that you would like. It's a good cast.
A lot of comedians and stuff.
Yeah, a couple people, comedic actors and stuff. And
yeah, I was wondering what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, Fonzie's in it.
Oh yeah, what the hell's his name? So you were
Barry.
Did
I say Barry?
No.
Barry.
Did I leave this off?
It's called Barry. I'm gonna send it to you.
Send me it. I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You were telling me that that you cry a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When's the last time you cried?
Today.
What'd you cry about?
I was watching those videos again.
Which one?
I watched like the 10 best golden buzzers on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, American Got Talent, I cried too.
Yeah.
It's
So, but no,
impossible.
you know what I do though? I purposely, like, I wake up and it's like I want to cry before I go to work.
What?
Yeah, it's like I'm like I know if I watch those, I have other things to do.
You want to cry before work so you don't.
I don't like just get accidentally stuck watching those anymore. I like know they're gonna make me cry, and I'm like I'm gonna watch a couple of these videos.
So you don't cry at work. This way, like I gotta get this out so I don't.
When
cry
I go to
in
work
real
and I'm
quick.
really slow and I don't know if I can cry. Yeah. Like oh my god, what is my life?
Okay.
No, but like I find myself wanting.
What
to
are your favorites? Like the younger kids?
Yeah, I have like
They're
my
the best.
favorites. Oh yeah. I have my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I could notice, like, I know them all already because, like, how many can you watch before you know? Like, I don't even watch the shows on TV, but I must see all the ones from the last 5 years, right?
Probably. Yeah.
That's the best.
Right.
Those. It's like watching golf. Like
And now
just
I know
watching
which
the
ones I
best-
don't like. I didn't, even though she got a golden buzzer, I fast forward right through that girl
Yeah.
or
Right.
that dude or that whoever.
I love that
But,
too.
yeah.
Like you get the story
Mm-hmm.
from a trailer.
Cody Lee.
Cody Lee?
Yeah, you don't know the autistic kid?
No.
The blind autistic kid that got the golden buzzer?
No.
What?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, my
I don't even know what a golden buzzer is.
Is that when the first audition, right? They already
So-
go
so
to the final.
No, yeah. So
Yeah.
listen,
Oh,
you got 4 judges,
right.
right? You need 3 yeses to move on to the next thing.
This is American's Got Talent?
America's Got
Yeah.
Talent,
Okay.
Britain's Got
British,
Talent,
yeah.
and X Factor. Maybe, I don't know which ones have the
Yeah,
golden
the one
buzzers.
that Howard was on, like that thing.
Yeah, well, that's yes, that's you're right. So what it is every season, each judge gets 1 golden buzzer. They hit that buzzer, that person goes right to the live show. They don't have to go through the next few stages of yeses and nos.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you're really, really good.
Oh.
If you're really, really good. So, but everyone gets only 1. So they wait. Like these judges, like they may see someone super talented, but they're like, "Ooh, do I really?" So it's
Not
only
the one.
It's only till they're struck completely, like
Right.
emotionally, and like they're like, boom, hit the golden
And this
buzzer.
kid-
But that guy, what is his name?
Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
I already saw him do that twice in the same season.
Oh,
because
maybe he
has
gets-
he has the power. He's the production.
Yeah. He might be able to
Producer.
do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
twice. Or maybe they get a few a night. Do they get 1 a night? Or no, they get 1 a
No,
season. They're supposed
yes.
to, but he's done more. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's
'Cause
allowed.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's
the
allowed.
guy.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Oh, you didn't see, dude. I'm gonna send you that
Send me
too.
that. So it's a blind kid.
He's blind. His mom walks him on stage. He's blind and autistic. And then he's like, "What's your name?" "I'm Cody Lee." Like he's actually autistic. You could see he's got a
Right.
what are you gonna do? "I'm going to play the piano for you."
Really?
It's like, yeah. So everyone's like, oh, you see all their faces.
You know what?
like,
Maybe I did see this.
Dude,
Send it to me
he-
anyway.
gets on the piano, rips it, and crushes vocals.
Totally.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crushes
crazy.
it, dude. They give him a golden buzzer. I mean, I think he wins that whole season.
Oh, he does?
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's actually super talented.
Yeah, I love that kind of shit.
His mom said he just was like, music came on and he started singing to it, and like he changed. Like she said his eyes lit up, and she said I knew he was going to be an entertainer because he just music, whatever it is. No, despite the fact he couldn't connect to the rest of the world, when music came on, he connected to it, and it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Interesting.
All
yeah,
right.
it was Cliff Burton's birthday the other day, or death anniversary.
Oh yeah.
And I was driving around listening
Yeah.
to Metallica crying.
Oh, were you? That's great. That's funny because it's like heavy. It's like metal.
It's metal, but
It's
I'm
metal.
I'm zoning in on his playing.
You can hear his bass.
And I'm thinking about his parents.
Yeah.
I think that his father recently died within this year.
Yeah.
I remember seeing.
What was that? A tour? They had an accident, or what was that
Yeah.
again?
So it was actually Kirk Hammett, the guitar player, Cliff Burton, the bass player. They were playing a hand of cards, like a game of war or whatever they were playing,
Yeah.
to get the top bunk.
That's right. I remember the
In the
whole
bus.
top bunk thing.
And they hit black ice in the middle of the night
Yeah.
driving. Everybody
Yeah.
was sleeping, and the bus flipped over.
Yeah.
And everybody got out of the bus. They were all drunk, and who would I
Yeah.
guess maybe even the driver, and they were all like, "Where's Cliff?"
Yeah.
Like everyone was fine.
Yeah.
Where's
Everyone was fine except
Where's
for him.
Cliff?
The one part of the double deck, he got crushed or something.
Something happened through the window.
Yeah.
Whatever he got
Just
crushed.
based on where he was sleeping
Yeah.
or laying.
Like those days, the tour buses were basically like school buses converted.
oh, it wasn't a Greyhound?
I-
No, probably was a Greyhound still. They had them.
I heard someone talking about it at like one of the roadies or something, and they were saying like they used to put like cardboard over the windows and shit, like just to close it in. Like it was
Oh.
cheap budget, like they were
that's right.
Master of Puppets.
Oh, he
They
died
weren't big
before
yet.
they blew up. That's right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw them at the Capitol Theater when he was
Right.
alive. Yeah. Or no.
Exactly.
Or I saw them even maybe when the first time the new bassist played with them. I saw
Well,
something.
if you saw them in Capitol Theater, it's probably after Master of Puppets, because Master of Puppets they opened up for Ozzy in the Masters of Rock tour, or whatever that is, and they blew up after that because they blew Ozzy
well,
away.
I saw them. I saw them with Ozzy too.
Right. Well, that's the
Yeah.
one that they blew up.
Oh, so I saw them at
Yeah.
the Capitol Theater before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because after Master of Puppets was the Garage Days album, which wasn't. It was just kind of like a let's get used to playing with this guy.
Oh.
It was all covers.
Wait, who did Master of Puppets though? The new guy?
No, that was Cliff.
Oh, then I definitely.
So you saw Cliff.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So it was his anniversary. Listening to all the songs, just
Master of Puppets was like an unbelievable album.
unbelievable. I mean, the writing the writing,
like some of their
between-
shit is great, but like that album as a total album and the cleanliness and the writing, like
Yeah.
that is just it's an amazing album.
to me, the best 4 heavy metal albums of all time.
Is Master Puppets is one of them.
Metallica's first 4.
Oh,
That's my personal opinion.
they hold all 4.
I think they hold all
Ride the
4.
Lightning.
It was Kill 'Em All,
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning,
Yeah.
Master of Puppets, and Injustice for All. And you can say that the Black Album is up there with that too. It's just a little bit different of a concept than the first 4. And my opinion, now,
For best
Some
albums
people-
of all time?
for heavy metal,
Oh, for heavy metal.
there's a genre. You got to keep it in the genre if you're going
How
to say
about
best
Anthrax? That one album that was good.
album. I Am the Law,
Yeah,
awesome album.
that's an awesome album.
It's an awesome album.
Yeah,
But that's more thrash.
Inkelnickelfessen.
I don't even know what that is.
That was one of their songs, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's
the
like
name.
backwards for like. It's like shut the fuck up, Inkelnickelfessen or something like
Is
that.
it?
Yeah, isn't that one of
Yeah,
their
they were
songs?
funny like that.
Yeah.
They were. But I mean, I get, some people call that thrash. To me, that's metal. But I don't think the writing in those albums compare to Metallica. Metallica's the Beatles of heavy metal.
No, they are.
They are.
Yeah, and Anthrax is too much thrash. I mean, Slayer's too much thrash. It's not. You're talking
Well,
about heavy metal.
Rain and Blood, to me,
Oof.
is the greatest thrash
Oh.
album of all time.
Oh my God.
To me, no one can come
Is
close
that
to
one drummer?
Dave Lombardo was the drummer for
There wasn't
that
2
album.
drummers. Yeah,
No,
they play like it's 2 drummers.
it sounds like
Yeah,
someone else's.
helping
Look, how the fuck do you do
me.
that? Yeah,
they hired
exactly.
Kev. Just sit there and do that all day.
Yeah. No, look, you got to put it in perspective for the genre because you can't just say, Shine On You Crazy Diamond or Let Dark Side of the Moon or whatever is the best album ever.
Yeah.
You can't say that because there's different genres. That's like saying, I don't know. It's just, it's
get
tough.
you. I get
It's
you. I
tough.
get
There's
you
so
saying.
much music out there.
Yeah.
But my opinion, for me personally, Metallica holds up even better. I'm going to say it. Even better than the Beatles.
I heard the Beatles were a studio band
Well,
that they
No.
couldn't do.
Bullshit.
The 4 guys could not do what you reproduced that album
you can't.
with 4 people on that stage.
No, because there's
But
too
Metallica does their album with that. With
many. Yeah, okay, look.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's a lot of sounds and extra stuff they put in that shit.
Okay,
Doesn't
that's what I'm
make
saying.
it not as good.
No, I'm not saying it's not as good, but I'm just saying they're a studio band.
They're
so.
not a studio band. They're a real band. They used to do 12-hour shows.
No,
dude.
I
Like,
understand they're the
fucking
Beatles.
whole
I get
day
it.
they're
No, I
playing.
totally get it. I totally
you
get
were
it.
young
You
and
can't
trying-
write that many hits and not be nothing.
Dude.
I mean, every song's a hit. Every song's a hit.
Paul McCartney
I
said.
think everybody knows every Beatles song.
Paul
almost.
McCartney said that there was never a time
Mhm.
when they got together to write and didn't come out with a song.
Yeah, I bet. I believe
Every
it.
single time those guys got together in a room and sat and said, "Let's play something."
A song came out of it, and it was
a
great.
Beautiful song,
Mhm.
like amazing song.
Yeah.
They used to throw people's songs, and they would become famous for that one hit wonder.
Yeah,
That's the kind of shit that they would do.
yeah.
I mean, if you look at the list of the people they've given music to,
Oh,
you'd
really?
be like, "Oh, that fucking Beatles wrote him that song."
Oh, wow.
They wrote the Rolling Stones their first hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they wrote so many people. Like,
yeah.
dude, I like you. You
Yeah,
got
I can't,
potential.
yeah.
With mine.
You got potential if you do this.
Yeah. I mean,
People
crazy.
will like you.
Yeah.
Like I like you.
Crazy shit.
If you do this one, though.
Those guys were Beethoven, Mozart, and Bach in the same room.
Well,
The probability of that happening.
yeah, I know. It's
I mean,
crazy.
just think
It is a phenomenal like experience, like a happening
it's insane.
that the really those kinds of guys got together that worked perfectly like that together and like
all in the same area,
Yeah.
somehow came across each other.
you're right.
I mean, if John Lennon's mom didn't like the guy she was with and moved out, broke up, all of
Yeah.
a sudden they're in a different fucking area.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Just that doesn't happen.
yeah. How many times do you think that's happened? That something could have happened.
Right. How many more Beatles did we miss out on
Yeah.
because someone broke up with someone and had
Yeah.
to leave that
Yeah.
area?
Yeah,
It's incredible.
yeah.
Like, if John Lennon
Didn't like Asian women.
never, if John, yeah,
If he didn't like Asian women, he'd be alive.
he would be alive probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Imagine would have been a Beatles song.
It would have been a Beatles song.
Yeah. Maybe better, maybe the same.
Yeah.
but whatever the fuck it is, it's incredible music. Now, that being said, I get sick of the Beatles sometimes.
Yeah, I got sick of them.
Because I've heard it so much, but I've heard Metallica so much. And I listen to them every
yeah,
day.
that's your thing. It's your because it's also your sound. You love that sound.
Yep.
But I do got to say, with the Beatles, man, sometimes a Beatles song comes on and it's loud.
Yeah.
And everything else is quiet.
Mm.
And you hear and you go, fuck, that's a fucking perfect song.
Perfect song.
It's a perfect song. You can like thrash metal.
Yeah.
And you can be like, I love this song. Like
Absolutely.
it slows you down. It does something to you. Some of those songs are like literally amazing.
I listen to Tom Araya from
What's
Slayer.
Oh.
He's a singer and bass player.
Yeah.
Talk about how he plays music because he was influenced by the Beatles.
By the
Which
Beatles.
is fucking funny.
It's funny.
It's
but
just funny.
People don't get it.
Tom Araya's like,
but he's right. But he's inspired by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could
Inspired
be
by that.
inspired by something in a different, completely like a sports figure that makes you want to write music. I mean,
Right.
That's what people don't understand. You
Yeah,
could be
exactly.
inspired.
You could be inspired by a smell.
Inspiration. Absolutely.
You could smell something that makes you
Yeah.
feel great,
Yeah.
and now today I'm
A
going to go
butthole.
do something. Yeah. Better be a good one.
It better be a good
Better be
one.
a good one.
Well, how else would you be inspired?
Yeah.
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 So I have something you're going to be excited about.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Can I make an adjustment first?
You're going to make an adjustment because
I want to be ready for this.
I want to see Bill Burr live.
Because you saw something.
I saw
and you're
something.
like, this motherfucker's awesome.
You see?
Yeah.
You motherfucker, you.
I did, and it
What'd
helped
you see?
me.
Which one?
And it helped me. No, it's not one of his. I started to listen to his stand up
Podcast?
because I understand him now.
Ah.
And it took an interview
Mm-hmm.
that they wanted to shut off the air that made me like him
Which
more.
one?
I always liked him. I get him. He's
Is that when he told that reporter chick some shit?
Louis C.K. I think the guy's brilliant. I
Right.
think he's funny. I think his writing is perfect. It's just something about his stage presence that bothers me,
We
right?
should have brought this motherfucker.
Which
to
is
Louis
something
CK
about
last time.
which
Yeah.
was something about Bill Burr too. It was like something about his voice, like this, like I fucking that guy. Like something bothers me about it.
Right.
He was on a morning talk show, and they said to him, "They're like, you think you went a little hard on the Catholic Church, like in your routine or whatever?" He goes, "Huh?" He goes, "You think they went a little hard on like all those kids?" Like and it was
Right.
like, and she goes, "Oh well, what?" He goes, "Oh what? We're gonna act like that shit didn't happen." He goes, "We're gonna let those guys get away with it, but I can't fucking say something funny on fucking TV."
Right.
Like, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, he's a real deal.
He's the real deal.
He
And
don't
he
fucking
did
back down.
not back down. And then she said something else. Like they were trying to be nice to him, but like imply like you're saying the wrong thing on this show. And
Right.
he didn't give a fuck.
No.
And he went in on the Catholic Church. And I'm like, this guy's awesome. So then what I did was I listened to Bill Burr was on Joe Rogan.
Right.
Right. But you don't listen to the show anymore.
I don't like the studio.
I know. I know. It's supposedly a temporary studio.
I know. I'll get
Yeah.
back to it. I've been listening to some clips here and there, but
It's supposedly a shuttle. Did you hear that? Like whole routine. It was so funny because
No.
I was talking to someone about his studio. I was like, yeah, my friend hates it. He won't even listen to the show anymore. I go, I don't like it really either, but I still listen to some of the clips. I go, dude, it's like a fucking Joe Rogan is like loves psychedelics. I think it's a fucking DMT spaceship. And then he said it one day.
oh, he did.
Yeah, he goes, it's a fucking spaceship. It's taken us to the other podcast. Yeah, he
Okay.
goes, this is temporary. He goes, we put it together, and he goes, I like it. A thing, the designs.
Right. He got out of California so fast that they didn't have a shit set up yet.
He really did bail.
He
from
was
there.
like, "We're out."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
amazing. And he goes there and he don't even fucking he disses like Austin and stuff like that, dude. He's like it's so funny, man.
Dude.
He don't
Next
care
time-
either. Joe
next-
Rogan don't care either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's like, dude, the governor in Austin, dude, you know, he fucking bullshit he got caught with. And I'm like, dude, like he doesn't care he's trying to be accepted into this community or anything.
Why
he
would
doesn't
fuck it-
care.
No.
Yep. He's like, yo, you guys want any legal tobacco today? Because it's like not the same laws. Like in California, he's just light up and it was like recreational.
When a comedian.
And it's not in Texas, in Austin.
Oh, that's right.
Right. And he goes, oh, you guys want any legal tobacco? And he fucking lights up.
When a comedian
So
softens up in any area,
It's over.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done. Because you're no longer, unless you were always that way and people like you for that
Yeah.
cleansiness. But if you're a dirty comedian who says what the fuck he wants,
He was talking to somebody, and now I forget because I rotated just like 3 of them. I just watched like 3. I haven't been listening to his show for a
Right.
while, and then I just listened to like 3 in a row, like finished them. The guy you took me to last was on. His was good.
Oh, yeah. He's
Mark Norman.
Mark Norman.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna be at the Stress Factory in a month if you want to go.
Yeah.
Or March maybe.
I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go see
And
him
it's
at a
gonna
real
be,
room.
Right, with everyone
Yeah,
laughing
yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
And he had a lot of insight because they went back and forth on being comics, and they went back and forth talk because he's the same type of comic. He says crazy shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not being politically correct for you.
No.
He goes, I'm a comic. This is part of comedy.
Makes you laugh.
Don't listen.
Right.
And so he's like, and then they paid homage and they talked about the guys like Bill Burr. They brought up a bunch of people that don't falter just because, there's a different climate and stuff. He's like, they still crack the same jokes. And like, he's like, don't change who you are as a comic just because
I'm jealous.
you think you're going to get in trouble.
I'm always jealous when there's like either a band I've been listening to forever.
Yeah.
And I come across someone who's never heard them before. And then they start listening to them, and
you
they're like,
oh,
you
want
good.
that back.
I
You
want
that
that.
back.
I want to not know Bill Burr until now and go through all his shit. Because, dude,
he's got a lot of stuff.
So
his
good.
last special was on something or no? Because that's supposedly
Yeah.
really good.
They're all good.
No, but what it was the last one is called. I didn't see that one. I don't think I'm
It was on
watching
Netflix,
that.
probably.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
great. I have Netflix. I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
His last 3 or 4
Oh,
specials.
yeah.
They're
No,
fucking
I
great.
understand. He's a great writer.
The black and white one is so good.
It's called Black and White.
Nope. It's just
Oh.
black and white.
Oh, it's in black and white.
Yeah, for some reason he chose to do it in black and white.
Oh, wow.
Which is
Yeah.
a little weird, but it's
Yeah.
it's just so good that you get over it.
Rogan went to see him as a fan
When? Recently?
because he was in Texas.
Right.
And he's like, and he's trying to explain to people, I guess, because he's backstage all the time. Like he goes, no, I sat. He goes,
Right.
I sat with my friend Joey, my friend Pete, my friend. And he goes, we sat, we had drinks. He goes, we sat in the crowd and watched Bill Burr, and it was awesome.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, no green room, no back room, no nothing.
Nice.
Yeah. So
It's great.
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff with Chappelle, Rogan in Texas.
Well, they were supposed to do that a while ago,
They
and then
did
it
it.
got fucked up.
No, but yeah, and then
So
they
I guess
did
now
it.
they're doing it.
But out there, yeah,
Yeah. So
dude, he has everybody moving out there.
he started a whole movement, but I think it was more Elon that did it. But
No, he didn't move yet, Elon.
Elon didn't move yet.
No, they
I
brought
thought
that
he
up.
already- I
They
thought
said
he already
you're
moved.
gonna have a neighbor soon. Elon's gonna be your neighbor soon. He goes, yeah, he's coming out here too. Yeah, he didn't even do it yet.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, "Fuck California,"
Yeah.
which I love because I love California. So I hope everyone gets the fuck out.
So you can go
So
there
one day I'll go there and have a cheap fucking house on the hill.
because it won't be expensive anymore.
Yeah.
Sick.
I know.
Mm,
Shit's getting so fucking weird.
yeah,
It's still weird.
it's still weird.
Like I thought for a second when they announced
the vaccine,
the vaccine,
but
it
the vaccine's weird.
kind of felt like maybe this will like get back to normal.
There's so many things going on
It's
with
gonna
it.
take a while.
I don't even watch the news, and I hear you know what I
I
mean?
know.
You eventually just hear everything.
It's gonna take a while to get back to normal.
It's going to take a while to get it if you want to get the vaccine. First of all, they're delayed.
Yeah,
They're
it's
they're
delayed.
down in numbers. There's so many people signed up, and only a few are getting them.
Right.
They're by millions nationwide. They're off by millions. They thought they were going to have like 6 million done by a certain date. They only had 1 million done.
Right.
People are saying now they're saying you can get it, you can still get it, but you just don't get sick, so you can still spread it. That's what I'm hearing too. So you're really it's keeping you from dying, basically, but which no one's really dying anymore anyway.
No, there's still people I think dying, but
people that
I
are-
think those people
We'll
are
get so then
are-
only a few
they
people
were
need
gonna
it.
die from anything.
So only a few people really need the vaccine anyway, and then
Yeah.
they're making it like everyone's supposed to have it.
Right. You need that herd immunity.
Yeah,
And this
crazy.
country looks like a fucking herd. So
Brrr.
we'll be there in no time.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you just need, right? Like the flu,
Like the flu.
right? Like anything
Uh,
else?
yeah.
I don't know. What the fuck do I know about this shit? I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know why the stock market's doing great. I have no fucking clue.
The stock market's doing great because they knew what was happening. It's
I have no idea.
Nothing caught them by surprise. Something was coming.
People are rushing the fucking Capitol.
Yeah.
Saw
And
that
it's-
one?
Yeah, stock market's still doing great.
Great.
Yeah.
One of the best days
Yeah.
ever. I called a fucking crash.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of money that day.
Does Elon Musk sell cars? How does he's the richest man in the world now.
Dude, he did that in such a short amount of time.
Unbelievable.
It is incredible.
Unbelievable.
He must be like, I can't believe that I'm the richest man in the world in 8 months.
Yeah. Well, he was up there.
He was 14 billion. Yes.
Oh, he was? That's all?
That's a lot.
He went to 190.
188 or 92.
Oh,
or whatever.
that's a lot of billions of dollars.
Dude, it's
What is his
500
stock
million
split?
a day.
What did his stock splits and stuff?
It did. It went to 2,000,
Mm-hmm.
split in a 4-way split, so it went to 500.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, went down again a little bit, and then now it's like 850.
Do you have Tesla stock?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, that's right. My friend did the same. I forget. I remember the story now.
I literally am losing sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Because of Elon
You
Musk.
had it
Yes.
early. I know.
Yeah.
A friend of mine got rid of his. He was like, oh, but then he bought it back. Even though it was higher,
Yeah.
he still bought it back. So
He's
he's
still doing good.
He's still doing good.
Doesn't matter. He's not as happy, but he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucked up. I wake up to piss, and I can't go back to sleep because I'm thinking about what I should have done with Tesla.
Right.
You have no
What?
idea the numbers I'm out.
Oh, because you had them early, too.
Okay.
Just say it again. It might help you.
Okay.
That's a therapeutic value.
Let me tell you something.
You had how much money did you?
Okay.
You had how many?
I
shares.
like to play big.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
you do. You say that. You always.
I
yeah.
don't, and maybe it's stupid because if it can go either way, but I like that. It makes it more fun. And the way I play, if I would have bought Tesla in March,
Oh, just this March?
yes,
I thought you had them like 2 years ago.
No,
Like,
no.
Okay.
if I would have bought it in March,
Yep. You were
well,
about to spend how much?
I put it this way, I should have made $2 million.
Oh.
He's laughing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, you really did yourself the numbers. You were like, wait, okay, it's split a thing and butter. You added, you did all the math
If I would have just put it in and left it, which
it.
is a very here's
That's rare too, though, right?
It's rare too.
But you're supposed to sit on a stock like that. A person who is progressive, looking for the future, like you're supposed to sit on that kind of
it's
stock.
a weird time.
This isn't a stock that's like, oh, this thing is trending right now.
It's a weird time.
He's got the only successful fucking electric car company, dude. They're on Route 17. He's not you know what I mean? It's not like there's these new car companies.
Where were you when I pulled out?
Yeah, I don't.
Look,
You know what I mean? And then the thought of he has rockets better than NASA's, like that's a long-term stock. Like that dude's going to go to Mars. His stock is going to be worth billions of dollars.
You're betting.
You could still buy his stock now, I think, and still make money.
You're probably right. You're betting
It just costs you
that
more.
Elon Musk. Milan. Elon Musk.
Is that his wife's name? Milana?
You're betting that this motherfucker is going to just change the world completely. You're not
Right.
really betting that the cars are going to sell.
No, his cars
It's a
don't.
technology.
Yes. His cars don't sell more than the other car companies.
A lot less.
Yeah.
500,000 a year. They just got close to it this year for the
Right.
first time.
Right. And that's, yeah.
Those other people sell 5 million cars a year. I mean, it's not even close. And he's worth more than all of those combined.
Yeah, Benz is selling way more cars than him. You know what cars I see a lot on the Volvos? I see a ton of Volvos on the road in richer
Yeah,
neighborhoods.
and the stock's like fucking 12.
As soon as you go into a decent town, that's all you see is Volvos, man.
Yeah.
I think that's a good stock.
Well,
Because they got fucking electric cars too.
no one cares.
And they're like, Swedish and they like into certain things. So
No one cares.
they're following this like, liberal minded kind of.
No one cares.
No one cares about Volvo?
No one cares about anything except Tesla.
Yeah, it's true, man.
It's
And
weird.
Amazon.
It's a weird thing.
And Amazon.
Even Amazon at this point, I mean, I don't know.
Did you watch The Men Who Made America? The Men Who Built America? Did we
No.
talk about this?
No.
Oh, you should be watching that, first of all. It's
Yeah.
another thing I got to send you.
Yeah,
Write those down.
Write this
I got
down.
3 things.
Someone. help
YouTube.
me.
What else I got to send you?
Just send it to me.
Well, what am I sending you?
Send me the thing that you were going to, that show.
Bart, you said.
Yeah, with the comedian.
Bart.
Not
Barry.
Bart.
Barry.
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 It was another thing. Something else I was supposed to send him.
Codely.
What?
The-
Cody Lee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cody Lee, Barry, and Men Who Built America. But
Yeah.
these guys, Ford, Vanderbilt, fucking JP Morgan, underlying everything they were doing, they were in competition with each other. And they all wanted to be the richest person. And they didn't like each other. Because one would be richer, and then I was like, well, I'm going to add coal to my, combine. And then boom, he would then, you know what I mean? Then Vanderbilt was richer. Then Henry Ford cars went through the roof and he got rich, and it was like they were battling to be the richest guy. Do you think fucking Bezos got pissed off when Elon Musk toppled him?
100%.
I think so too.
He lost popularity.
I think he got fucking butt sore.
Had to be.
And he's got $180 million.
I know. Billion.
I mean, $1 billion.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I think he
I
got
thought
mad.
the same thing. I think he did too because
I think you cannot not have an ego when you have that much money.
yeah,
That kind of an ego.
it's got to bother you a little bit.
Definitely did.
I mean, it's got to be like
Yeah.
you were the guy
And
that
Mark Scheckenberg or whatever the fucking Shuckendown, whatever the hell his name is, Suckenberg.
Yeah.
Suckenberg was probably like, oh shit, this guy, I'm never getting there.
You know what was so crazy is that I think you're right, but because Bezos was at 180 billion
For so long.
and everyone was so far away,
So far away.
100 billion away.
100 billion
So he's
away.
like, I'm so past these
no
guys.
one's, how could you make that many billions of dollars and get richer than me?
Right.
Yeah.
And in 8 months,
Boom.
160 billion.
Where did that money show up from? Split
From-
from the fake air?
Not from people pulling out of
Mars.
stocks,
From Mars.
people putting it in.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Listen, I told you this a long time ago. One day we were wasted. We were hanging out down here in the studio. And Tommy goes to me, what the fuck is this planet? What do you think this is? And I said,
He's good for that.
It just came to me. I was like, this is where aliens put their retards,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But they fucked up with Elon.
Yeah,
He wants to get back home.
Oh.
And that's why he's building that fucking rocket ship.
That's great. And Tommy took off and walked around your house.
Yeah.
And he took off and walked around your house.
All right, let's hit the buzzer.
Yeah, man. Did that do anything?